We were all children of Motown. All started young, but I was there when they brought Stevie Wonder to the studio. He was only 8 years old, and I was sitting in there in our department pretending to be a secretary, but desiring my own record and waiting for my time to sing. And this youngster sort of wandered in the door. And I said, wow, hi, hello, how are you? And he says, fine. I said, what's your name? He said, Stevie. What's your name? And I said, Martha. He said, you sound like a nice person. Let me see what you look like. So he came over and he started looking at me with his fingers and sort of kicked a wastebasket with his foot. And he reached down and he emptied the paper out of the wastebasket and said, oh my, and he started playing the bongos on the bottom of that wastebasket. So I took it from him and said, kid, you're making a mess. And put the paper back in it. By then he had gone to a telephone that made noises, like doo, 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 doo. He was calling Russia. I said, give me that phone, kid. And I hung the phone back. He was very busy. Then he went from there to the typewriter. Typewriters used to make noise. Computers don't, but there was a ribbon in there and he was destroying the ribbon, no paper. I said, stop, kid, because he's playing rhythms on the typewriter. So by then, somebody comes to the door and says, hey, Stevie, they're ready for you in Studio A. He was there for an audition. Nobody told me. Nobody introduced me to him, but I followed them down those few stairs from the A&R department to where he was going to be auditioned. He played the full grand piano. They picked him up and put him on the full set of drums, and with the sticks, he reminded you of Gene Krupa because he could play a full set of drums. Then they moved him to Jack Ashford's xylophone, gave him the mallets, and he started playing the xylophone. Then he went and they sat down and they gave him those bongos, you know, the one with the big side and the small side, and he started playing the bongos. So when they thought the audition was over, he hasn't sang a note yet. He stands up and he takes a harmonica out of his pocket and he starts playing a harmonica. And Barry Gordy stood there and said, this kid is a wonder, and named him Stevie Wonder at that moment.